Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible? And are you all in the spirit to listen to something new altogether now? We've had great round on ESG, and I'm sure you all have had good lunch. We are almost seeping into the deeper lunch, post-lunch session. So I'll take some of the quick questions and introduce myself first. So आप लोगों को पता चलेगा कि why am I presenting what I'm presenting. Okay, and before we just get started, I'm sharing here the slide which says building resilient relations. And this is an enterprise playbook that we've created for the enterprises of the world. Having said this, who am I? And I'm the founder of Media Value Works. I started this agency in 2013 in India. We are almost and continue to be one of India's leading digital communications outreach company for international markets. Normally people know me as the person for carrying out international campaigns, US, UK, Europe, Middle East, Africa, so we have been handling this for last 10 plus years. And my experiences have been that I was a PR Newswire person and I've spent time at Business Wire, etc. So I've handled the international media relations part. I'm saying so, there will be a correlation for all of you to understand. I then set up Media Value Works in the US in 2020. So about 3.5, 4 years, we've been interacting with a lot of US clients. And so I'm the founder of Media Value Works LLC in the US. And today I'm presenting this on the basis of my US experience of working with clients, what we are doing new over there, and bringing that program here to India so we can all partner and grow out of this program. That is benefiting organizations in a big way. And that's with the changing times that we are entering into. So I will just take this slide. I think this is an overview, a quick overview about what we are going to be doing, what is the purpose and significance, who are the users of building resilient relations, how can you leverage this playbook. It's like a quick industry report. I missed this part. I think the essence of this industry report is essentially driving the next level of customer success. So while we all have been in the business of doing customer success, our focus has been media, our focus has been PR, etc. End of the day, we are helping the brand grow and enabling for a better communication strategy. The enterprise playbook, therefore, talks about the following. Let's do a quick recap on how our societies have transformed to actually reflect back on what our strategies currently are being showed to the clients across. Are they in sync or are we talking outdated strategies? Just for a quick recap, our societies have transformed like these. We know what has happened 1990 to 2000 and then 2000 to 2010. And then we are seeing the 2010 to 2020, the mobile and the data explosion, 2030 to up to almost the next 10 years we are on the age of AI and automation. This essentially is a quick snapshot and a summary which we actually gathered from one of the Gartner summits. And I realized what they were saying was like a little deeper version of this, but I kind of culled out so that we can have it in one slide, how our societies have transformed. And as the societies transform, it's important to also understand our media has changed. Our communication strategies have changed, our methods have to change, and we are all the time in circle trying to explore the best possible mechanism to make our stories go viral, to get our stories published, to become the better brand visible for our stakeholders. This is how media has changed, a quick snapshot. The landscape of marketing and media has undergone a significant transformation. This change is driven by rapid advancements in technology and evolving customer behaviors. Over the last 2 decades, media has experienced paradigm shifts, and it is imperative to understand the emerging trends and evolve strategies which are enabling for the next level of growth. Are we till here in sync with what we are referring to? Here is a quick, simple Google search which says, what is the meaning of the word resilient relations? We are in the business of relationship building, and we want to emphasize on the word resilient relationships. This is all that it says. Be there for each other, stay under control, sharing power, emotional safety, cope together, disagreeing well, taking a break, learning communication skills, feeling heard, seeing, being seen, showing up for each other, psychological resilience, etc. Clubbed with this, let's take a, let's take a quick feedback on how the world is really suffering with huge amount of mental health problems. We know there are percentages. I have not gathered all those data and percentages because it takes us into a rut that we are talking of percentages, but it's more about all of us to understand, look at the situation outside and look at the mental health issues around. Look at how organizations are trying to mitigate to have a better consumer connect. So to understand all of these, the purpose and the significance of the enterprise playbook, therefore, is, what is our purpose? We are here to equip businesses with strategies to build and sustain resilient relationships. We are just shifting the focus from the current relationships. We are telling the customer, we are the specialist agency helping you build resilient relationships with your key customers. Because the need of the hour of every business, big, small, is he a large enterprise, are they a small company, is that a solopreneur, could be whoever. That company which is running needs to have the following, needs to highlight how their growing resilience is on AI, how are they emphasizing the technology and the human connections together. We got to balance that out in this age of AI. There will be more deep fakes happening. There will be more of disconnect between the customer and the relationship with the customer and the brand. We got to emphasize, go deeper into building resilient relations and identify the key customer bandwidth and play around them. This particular philosophy on emphasizing the need to balance the technology with human connections has been proven across industries. It is not that we say because you're an e-commerce brand, you may not need a personal connect with the consumer. It isn't like that. Even if the brand is an e-commerce brand, they need consumer connects. It remains across retail, healthcare, finance, BFSI, healthcare, all of these. So we basically are covering all of the sectors. What are the challenges for businesses in the fragmented societies today is we are suffering from a lot of polarized opinions, lot of information overload. We are all in the business of media and communications. We completely understand this from the core of it. Ethical considerations, data privacy are the bigger issues. Constant adaptation for organizations and enterprises on technological advancement is continuing to be a challenge in its own sense. Most important is the last part, is sustained customers is the need of every business. Every business needs ongoing customers. There will be no business who will be saying, boss, I am happy with my customer and they are not never going to go away, so I am here. So we need to ensure that the brand needs sustained business and sustained enterprise. What are the opportunities we have in this fragmented society? We are talking of niche marketing and targeted messaging. We are masters on that business. We are embracing diversity and inclusivity. We all do this. We are leveraging data-driven strategies on the customer segment. Almost all of that we have been doing. So how do we take it forward? Here's a paradigm shift. We are going to leverage AI and machine learning. We are going to go into hyper-personalization. So the messaging is where we bring in our skill set, go into the targeted markets and create marketing campaigns. These marketing campaigns are and may not be only limited to the media campaigns. That's the prime goal here. That is the difference. Emergence of new technologies. Of course, we must leverage AR, VR for our creative work, get better transparent communication expectations, lot of big data. So if we really understand a few LLM models, I think it's time all of us kind of spend some time in upgrading our technology understanding and technology skill sets. Why am I saying so? Is because traditionally we all have been the typical fight between the left brain and the right brain. We are not the engineers, so we think that this entire segment of data and AI and LLM and etc. is not meant for us. I'd like to just pause and say that it is completely a wrong perception. We all can and must get into this tech space because the core element that the tech space has done today is to empower people like us, is to empower people who are in the business of communications, is to empower us because the tech world has created solutions which are so easy for us to use. So we need not know about coding skills. We just need to understand what is written on the screen and just navigate the next steps and upgrade your skills to understand technology, because entire marketing, entire communications, entire thing is now going to be AI-led, and there will be need of the person who understands AI and drives over it. Hence, we spend some time, and I'll request all of us here in the room, spend some time, upgrade your skills on technology. And I did that with a lot of my last couple of years and some of the clients and this and that. So I'm wanting to just share because it is important for all of us to do that. So just sharing that piece of note. And as we move forward, we'll realize how we as PR professionals can redefine our scope once we have hands-on experiences on the technologies around us. And the game will change. And the game will thoroughly change. Because we will be sitting on the driving seat and not sitting at the listener seat and getting driven by the client. We become the, yeah, I'm good. We become the face of this. So this is content storytelling techniques, omni-channel, influencer marketing, consumer values. This is where the playbook is playing a role. It is meant to target all of these people: enterprise business leaders, CMOs, entrepreneurs, startup founders. The playbook is talking of building resilient relationships, and we are actually wanting to thrive in the changing times. It's important we recognize that we got to change our strategies to make this a future practice. What we are doing is we are building this BRR as a practice. It's a practice that organizations, agency founders can partner with us and take this conversation forward to customers who are enterprises or small and medium businesses, depending on the size. This is what BRR is actually doing: trust and credibility, collaborative partnerships, deeper audience engagement, agile adaptation. So future trends BRR as a practice is enterprises are suffering from high customer churn. They must apply building resilient relationships. With continued evolution of data analytics, business building resilient relationships, BRR must generate advanced results. Increased importance of ethical consideration, BRR comes into play. So all I'm trying to say is this is how you can benefit out of BRR by making this a practice. This is the module. We have 6 modules: enhanced trust and loyalty, improved communication, increased adaptability, higher customer satisfaction, stronger brand reputation, sustainable growth. This is how we've been helping several organizations in the US. We have a team, we are partners to many more organizations. Last year I was also a part of PRSA, which is Public Relations Society of America, where we met a lot of more people and got the relationships further to get the motivation to get into more customer base. This is how BRR is developing, and we like to make this an offer to all of us here, the agency founders, owners, partners, to take this solution to your clients and take this partnership. This is how Media Tech Resource is my agency in the US. India, we call it Media Value Works. Media Tech Resource, we call it in the US, has already helped over 9 different businesses. We are working with various CEOs. We have calibrated around hundreds of leaders and customers in the US and Europe to have validated that building resilient relationships is the way forward for getting stronger customer connect. And this is my contact details. This is our agency of the US, and any questions, I'm here. This is about me. Thank you.